afternoon, good afternoon. And I'm gonna show you a little something here. I'm gonna give you a tour of my fish cave. So typically before, I store everything in here, my yak and all my other stuff. And but my rods and my tackle was actually stored in my office, and I'll show you that in a bit. But because I work in my office, and whenever I'm not really doing anything, I would actually do a lot of rigging or, you know, playing around with my tackle. But my office was just getting way too messy. Let me show you what it looks like. This is my office. This is where the money's being made. And before, all my tackle was stacked up here on the side over here. I had my rods stacked up on the side over here. I had rod holders over here. I took them out, put them in the back. I had rod holders over here too. I took them out and I put them in the garage. And my desk here would have been littered with tackle and line everywhere. But I took it all out and I put it in my fish cave. This is my office, which is also my personal man cave where I play video games, watch sports and whatnot. Back to the fish cave. And one of the things I want to discuss is how do I keep my stuff organized over here. And let me share with you that it was never always like this. My kayak was always on the ground. My storage was scattered everywhere, and this place was just an absolute mess. So I wanted to get a little bit more organized, and I want my loading and offloading to be a little bit more seamless. So let's start talking about this cart over here. This cart, I mean, I basically made this out of like 8 pieces of 2x4, and I got the wheels from an old furniture moving dolly. Took off the wheels and got this crate made. I basically freestyled it, you know, just cut out to the pieces what I wanted, make a little box out of it, and the height, I made the height the same height as my cargo area in my car, so I can load my kayak in and out with ease. And this kayak crate keeps everything off the ground. And with everything off the ground, I have space underneath on the bottom to put my storage crates. And that way I have less of the footprint space taken up on the garage. And as you can see, wow, it just, look how much space that I just saved. And it's totally movable. So you can see how movable it is. So when I back up my Tahoe over here, I will take this crate and then move it up to the front, move to the back, and then just slide my kayak in. So after I created this crate, I basically evolved my whole fish cave around this crate itself. So what I did next is I had this pegboard. It was a design piece of my son's bedroom, and it stored a lot of his Nerf guns, but my son actually grew out of it and he wanted to take it out. He wanted to put, you know, big boy posters like video games and girls in bikinis and whatnot. Went to go ahead and take it down. I want to repurpose it, so why not put it in my fish cave, right? As you can see, I can organize my tackle more. And it's a lot more helpful for me because this way I can check out my inventory and see what I'm running out of. And I just realized I have too much stuff of the same stuff. I mean, before I was just like going to the store like, oh, I need this, I need that, but shoot, everything was just adding up. Now I can go ahead and go on my wall over here and pick off what I need, depending on where I'm going to fish. And if I'm gonna run out, I know it. My old system was putting everything in these tubs. It was a good system to keep everything together in one tub, but I couldn't pay attention to my inventory. So this is a lot better for me. I can see what I have, and if I'm running out, I can go ahead and grab some more. And basically everything I put up over here is my main staples. And I organize it by the Z-Mans with the Ned rigs over here, drop shots with drop shot hooks and weights, Senkos with EWG hooks, swim baits and flukes with underspins and swim bait hooks, creatures and trailers with jigs on the side over here. And I got a little small tackle box here full of striper lures. I put a little tools over here on the side, and here is all of my swim bait stuff that I actually don't barely use. I don't know why. I have a good, I think I have a decent collection of swim baits over here, and I barely use it. I need to go swim bait fishing a little bit more. Right here is a bunch of poles that I'm not using. I'm not ready to get rid of it. Yes?
I'm gonna go out with Donovan.
Now? Okay, come back in an hour.
What?
Come back in an hour. Go.
But then, if I come back in an hour, can I just check in? Oh, you're recording.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, that was my son. He's gonna go out there with his friends, whatever. Yeah, so these poles over here are, I'm not ready to get rid of them. This is my son and my daughter's pole for bank fishing, and I have my salmon rod over there. Oh, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. This is my workbench over here. I just moved this from that corner over there. I moved it over here because the cars was always the way for me to work on my stuff. So I moved it over here. With that being moved, I need to move my vise somewhere around here in the middle or on a corner over here. There's my tool chest. A lot of junk in here. Pliers. You know, sticker collection. Pliers. Screwdrivers. Junk. Ratchets. And I keep all my power tools over here. Raiders, baby. To keep myself entertained, yeah, I got a TV in here. I mounted a flat screen up on top. And this is my workbench over here. If you see my fan I hooked up over here, I hung it upside down. You like that, huh? Let's go ahead and talk about my arsenals. I have 3 different types of racks over here. This rack right here, it has all my Dobbin rods. I love Dobbins. I had another Dobbins rod, but it's in the bottom of Folsom Lake right now. I know a lot of people don't like G Loomises because they're overpriced, but I absolutely love G Loomis. They're great rods, absolutely fabulous rods, but geez, they are so damn expensive. And this is my whatever brand rack over here. Got an old Daiwa Brass Pro Shop rod, and this is my custom rod that Kevin made for me. It's my cranking rod, and man, that rod's sick. And this is my ugly stick for sturgeon fishing. Yeah, this is my fish cave. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, my addiction for fishing has been growing, and yeah, it's taking a real hold of me. I built this fish cave so I have a more efficient system of organizing, loading and offloading my kayak, and keeping everything off the floor so I can keep my garage a little more organized. If you see my past videos, man, everything was all over. But I think I got a good system now. And everything is clear. The wife doesn't have to complain about my mess in the garage anymore. And shoot. Thank you for watching, and this is Mobbin Outdoors.